There's this saying that goes, it's hard to be black in America. And of course, it's hard to be black in America for a whole host of reasons. You name it, if you are black in America, you probably have a reason that nobody else has, right? Well, as of late, it seems like there has been what they call diaspora wars, right? Black people all over the world have been fighting with each other for one reason or another. Well, this particular sister from the continent is going to actually scold other people from the continent for calling black Americans slaves. Check it out.
Yes, you guys don't like black Americans at all. You guys just say bad things about them. They're criminals. They're from slavery. They are not from Africa. They don't know their home. It's so sad. All the time, you look at a black man and you tell them that, oh, you are from America. You are not African. You are not from Africa. You are lost. You are from slavery. I'm not a slave. You are a slave. Shame on you. Shame on you to even open your mouth. Do you know how painful that is? Whether they look like you or they don't look like you, they are your people. And you say to their face that you are not one of me. You are a slave. Wow. Do you know the pain that our ancestors went through? Just because you were not colonized does not mean you should open your mouth to call somebody a...
So she basically said they should be ashamed of themselves, for calling us slaves because we, our ancestors rather, went through slavery. They were enslaved here in America. Now, I know there were people from the continent that were enslaved everywhere else around the world, but specifically speaking about America. And so it also said that we don't know who we are, right? We don't know our original language. And I'm speaking of those whose ancestors were brought from the motherland. And we just don't know who we are, right? We have no culture. That's the other accusation that's leveled at black Americans. Well, we do have a culture. It's black American culture, whatever that is. And of course, we know everybody knows what it is because we often see people mimicking that of black American culture. But yeah, it is mean to call us slaves. Because truth be told, black people all over the world are fighting the same massa, white supremacy, right? Even on the continent of Africa, white supremacy is running rampant. I've gone to Africa, and I've seen white supremacy reigning over there as well. In fact, when I was in South Africa, Johannesburg to be exact, when I took a tour on a bus, it was a double-decker bus, I would often see black people or black South Africans working outside of these big giant homes and stuff, right? Then you would see white people who were just walking around, just, like they didn't have a care in the world. It reminded me of a plantation. I also went to Seychelles, and it looked the same way. It was white people frolicking on the beach, and they were having a good time, and all of the natives there, they were working for white people. Because I went to the beach area, right? They were working for white people. So nobody is a slave, but, even here in America, we work for what? Predominantly white people or somebody other than black. So to accuse each other of being slaves, this, that, and the other, we got the same problems all over the world as black people. It'd be nice if we could get together, right? And say, okay, bet. We got the same enemy. It's white supremacy. Let's put all this foolishness aside. Let's get together and make something of ourselves. See, that would just be the easier thing to do. But speaking of white supremacy, they taught us to hate ourselves. Malcolm X asked us that so many years ago here in America. Who taught you to hate yourself? Well, it's the same entity, white supremacy, that taught us to hate ourselves, taught y'all over there on the continent to hate yourselves too. So yeah, let's stop all the name calling and stuff, and let's figure out a way that we could better our situations, whether we are in America or on the continent of Africa. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, the Demetra Kaye Show.